What's up, Jimmy? How you doing today, baby? As far as with your tarot, and this is my channel. Please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're feeling me. This is going to be a reading here for Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and a North Node. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you add me on Instagram, PW Collections LLC. And it's on TikTok, PW Collections LLC. We also have a Patreon, Saturn's Daughter 47. And we also have a free community um, Discord community as well. Okay, so you could go on the community board and uh, pick whichever one that you prefer. But yes, Gemini, this is going to be a reading here for you. I instantly got tired. So maybe you just feel a little tired. You might be burnt out. Um, or you just need to kind of slow it down. Okay. Mm-hmm. Lay in the bed you've made. Diamond in the making. Okay. It's kind of like this sense of responsibility within the next few days, like taking accountability and responsibility of where you're at and why certain things happened the way that they did. It's like you have to realize when you made the bed and now you have to lay in it, right? So Spirit is saying here, take responsibility this week and accountability on certain things that possibly was lagging or things that needs to be taken needs to be taken care of. We got caution. Okay, so be careful. All right. We got guidance, tarot. Something here is going to be predicted, so be careful. All right. Okay, Gemini's lesson, the death card. Yeah, so change. Okay. Change is coming in very fast. Something had to change. Okay, something here had to change because you were going in the wrong path. Something here could have gotten bad. Okay, something here had to change. Marriage. Some of you guys, this had something to do with the marriage here. All right, what's coming in? Gemini. Two of Cups. Okay. What's coming in? The Eight of Wands. All right, so something here is growing. All right. Very fast. You feel very motivated. Okay. If you was depressed, I see you getting out of some type of depression. All right, but something here is moving. Okay. I see you connecting with people this week. Okay, you could be around friends. Okay, or you might be on the phone a lot. Okay, people might want to reach out to you, communicate with you here. All right, so this week specifically is about partnerships and alliances. Okay, what you leaving behind? The Nine of Wands. What's the best outcome? The Four of Swords. I told you, resting. Okay, healing. Some of you guys had to go through a big change. Okay. Some of you guys had to go through a big change. So now it's like you're going through the rest. You're going through the rest process of whatever it is that you had to go through here. So you might feel very tired, want to lay down, might just want to stay in one place within the next few days. Also feel like there's something about clarity. Okay. Stay away from they said Scorpio here. Okay. Also stay away from feeling sad about a situation here. Okay. Spirit says stay active. Okay, stay active, stay productive this week specifically here, but really good energy. There also could be something here specifically that is happening in the background that you're keeping quiet here. Let's see. So a lot of people around you this week, or you're going to be connecting with a lot of people on the phone. This could be groups. Okay, you could be networking, putting yourself out there this week here, Gemini. It's all about partnerships. Yeah, justice. Okay, something here is going to slow down. Something is going to slow down. Something here possibly even slow down to the point where it looks like something here is not growing no more. Okay, you could have had some health problems, health complications, or um, there could have been a time of like stagnancy with streams of income for you here, Gemini. Something here about you realizing that something here is not growing with some type of partnerships here. Okay, yeah, caution Ouija board. Okay, you're gonna be disappointed. There's something here about you feeling like you wasted your time. Five of Cups. If something here is gonna stop. Okay, or something here just stops here. You could be disappointed because something here is not growing with certain people. All right. Let's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Swords here in reverse. The Two of Cups. Okay, nice. And the Nine of Cups here in reverse. Okay. Hey, Howard. It just keeps on talking about people around you that you're not happy with. You feel like it's not growing. And it's kind of like you guys are tired of that. It's like you're getting yourself out of something here, Gemini, but then it's like there's people around you here specifically that you're realizing here possibly that there's no future, or they're not satisfied with something specifically. You're not happy. Like something here seems like it's broken promises, like, people that's giving you false hopes or things that's just not working out. You could be highly aware of this, like you you're very sensitive, definitely within the next 8 days, of something specifically that's happening. It's kind of like something here is shaking you up because you're realizing here, okay, something here has to change. Something here has to change here. So it looks like you're expanding. You're getting yourself out of like this mindset, and it's like you're realizing here there's like certain people around you here, Gemini, that aren't they could be very complacent with their life, or Nine of Cups in reverse is like, you have everything, but it's like nothing's being used, or you might have everything that you need, but it's like, even though you have all of these things, nothing's being utilized. So just be careful of like um, hoarding things that you're possibly not going to use, or starting projects that possibly is not going to be finished. Okay. Yeah, because it looks like some things needs to be done, uh, but there's like this energy of like really figuring out what is worth um, putting in your schedule and what's not worth putting in your schedule. Okay. Some of you guys have healed from some type of situation here that possibly made you feel like you were stuck emotionally, mentally. It's have something to do with family, doesn't have to be. Um, you know, it does look like there was some type of like regret, okay, or something here going on with some type of family situation or people around you. And there was like, there possibly could have been something here that you did impulsively that you um, highly regret it later on. It seems like you're completely healing from that. Um, Maybe you move too impulsively, you move with your emotions, and something here didn't go as planned with that Six of Wands here in reverse. And it looks like you guys are possibly now fully recovered from some type of like um, something here that possibly didn't go as planned. What's the Seven of Swords here for you? Got the Chariot here in reverse, the Ten of Wands here, the Three of Wands. Okay, so something here looks like is not Gemini. Something here seems like it's becoming more harder than it should be. And with the Three of Wands here in reverse, it's kind of like Spirit saying, um, something that needs to be changed. I see you not looking back at something here, Gemini. Okay. Um, there's like this sense of like maybe even doing something here prior to try to. Now, I'm not saying it was competition, but maybe there was like the sense of like I'm doing something here to prove a point to maybe somebody or a group of people or family, et cetera, et cetera. And now it's like you're not even doing that. You're like, listen, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm not trying to appease you or appease anybody in my life right now. Um, and that's what Spirit is very happy about. Okay, they're very happy that you're coming to this place of like, you know what, it is what it is. This is take me as who I am. Crazy thing is that some of you guys possibly had, and I know some of you guys don't want to hear this, but you have the Nine of Pentacles coming out here in reverse. Something here connected to your finances, and your emotional. Like when you're not in a good mood, it's hard for you to make money. So some of you guys might be entrepreneurs, or you have a job where you possibly have to see people, and maybe sometimes it's a challenge for you to control how you feel, and sometimes that could possibly even affect the way that you make your finances for some of you guys. They telling me to tell you, don't go back into that dark place. You're healed from that. All right, you're completely healing. Like healing and restoration is what I'm picking up on for you within the next few days. And it's like also like a retrograde review where it's like you're reviewing your friendships, you're reviewing these contracts, you're reviewing these things that either it fits or it don't fit. It's the Nine of Wands. Is your advice? The Four of Cups. All right. Stay active. You might get a little lazy, right? Or I'm not saying like discouraged, but you might go into a place of like, Spirit says stay active this week. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Swords. The Star here in reverse. Okay. Also, something here about you're going to get some type of clarity or truth about a connection. Like there's no clearing, there's no clarity, or you're going to get clarity about something here that's not going to be fixed. Here, the Hierophant in reverse and the Magician here in reverse. Something here is not in the right alignment with you. There's going to be a disconnection between you and somebody else. Oh, and whoever this is specifically, I don't see you ever seeing them again. I don't see you communicating with this person or these people. It's like something here that you have tried time and time again about, like you've tried to, you know, make something here work, but it looks like you are ready to move on with your life. There could be some new plans, right? There could be some things projects that you've had, and it's time to pick that back up and organize the things that you said you was going to do. There's a sweep out here. Okay, there's like a sweep out. It's time to sweep shit out and see what the hell is going on there. Okay, what's happening? Yeah, because your pressure makes diamonds. Remember that. Something here about biology. Pressure makes diamonds. That's what they said. Yeah. Gemini, message of concern. Okay, you're going to get a message here. Unexpected income. Okay, this is about money. You have here marriage. Okay, so let's go have something to do with some money. And some of you guys are also um, possibly, some of you guys could be married, or there could be somebody here that's married. Okay. Let's see what the hell is going on. It's message of concern, anger. Okay. Unexpected income. Wow. Be careful. Yeah, it looks like some people around you could be mooching off of you. Be careful. All right. That's possibly why certain things are not moving as fast. There could be a lot of like slowdowns here or complications. Um, there could be possibly even stuff happening to somebody's car. Okay. Or cars. But there's something here that's making somebody's money difficult. And it's because there is some people around you here, Gemini, specifically, that are eating off of you. Mice. Okay. Somebody here could be getting a divorce. Some person here that's married. Okay. There's some type of connection here. Somebody who's getting a divorce. Let's look into this. Okay, I just got something totally different. Some of you guys are going to be in a spiritual contract here that's connected from a past life. Moon and letter. That's what I was picking up, but let's just see. What's this message of concern? The Tower here in reverse. Okay. The Four Cups. Okay, the Ace of Swords. What's this? Who is these people eating off of Gemini or some type of money? There's something here that's not right about some money situation. And people eating off of Gemini with this mice. The Death card here in reverse. It's the Death card here in reverse. The Ace of Wands here in reverse. Whoever these people that's trying to eat off of you are, first of all, they never change and nothing never grows. So pay attention to those people. That's always going through problems. That's always needs a handout. What's the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Something here is not changing. The Six of Cups. This is, whoever this is people that you know. Obviously, Ace of Cups. Seven of Cups here in reverse. Okay. There's some people around you here that wants everything that you got until you don't have anything else. Okay. It's like, and that's the reason why shit don't grow with these people, having family or close friends, because they're mooches. Somebody here's mooching off of you. Okay, like heavy Scorpio here, heavy Cancer. Scorpio came out heavily, Gemini. What's coffin, marriage, letter, moon? What's going on? The Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands here in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Six of Wands here in reverse. Somebody seems like somebody here is like realizing here that they chose the wrong person, Gemini, or there was some type of situation here. Some of you guys were tired of like putting in all this energy. Something here felt forced. A lot of you guys realized that something here was not moving forward, and you let it go. It's kind of like somebody here is like whoever this was or whoever these people are specifically, they was feeding off that energy that you was giving them. So it's like now that you're not giving it to them, it's like these people feel insecure with that Six of Wands here first. Yeah, and I mean, something here wasn't the right contract. Definitely, if you guys have been, so if some of you guys have been married, this could have been the person that she was married to, or somebody here that she was in a long-term relationship with. This person could have been a Scorpio. Okay, this person here also had fire sign placement. Or this person here had this type of personality of like mooching, and it's kind of like something here was on and off here, Gemini, and it was like you know what I'm talking about, because it seemed like every time you got money around this person here, it just goes. Either this person here is, like I said, mooching. You have a fly here out of nowhere. With the flies come, this person here could have been very evasive, like very invasive. Likes to go through your phone, or somebody here that was always like watching you. Yeah, because they didn't trust you because they didn't trust themselves, Gemini. This person here tried to use you until you didn't have nothing left. This is somebody here from the past. Okay, heavy water sign. Looks like some type of spiritual contract is over. Even if you didn't spiritually marry them, even if you didn't marry them physically, you could have been in a relationship with them and it felt very heavily connected. But there was this kind of giving me like karmic relationships, definitely with the contract coming out in the moon. There was like a lot of things that you possibly had to look at from a different perspective with this relationship, and maybe at the time that you were in a relationship with this person here, this is an old relationship or somebody here that you had a contract with. This could have been the last person he was with. But Gemini, there was definitely if he was engaged or married. However, this relationship or this past relationship also showed you with the that something here shouldn't feel forced or it shouldn't feel um, toxic. It shouldn't feel toxic. Either there was fighting, physical fights here, okay, in the past, because at one point somebody here felt inadequate. Somebody here felt, like they wasn't appreciated or loved. So either you were there was like a lot of toxicity in some type of relationship here, and it looks like you guys are finally closing that out right now. And like I said, some of you guys haven't seen this person in year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. But there was still like some type of contract that needed to be filled. Okay. Yeah. Now somebody here is gonna have to really lay in the bed that they made. You know. Okay, Gemini. You got 4 swords. You got the 8 of cups. Yep. A lot of healing. A lot of letting go. The 10 of swords. There you go. And then the death. Yeah, you're going through a big change. This changed you drastically, even down to uh, like your thought patterns. You know, your thought patterns have changed, which is good because I just feel like you're going through a big level up here. Something is clear as day, and it's clear as hell to you. You know what I'm talking about when it comes down to you fully healing from something, and it just feels good, Gemini, because it's like you're a total changed person from whatever this was. It's like you're not the same at all. You're not. You went through a big change, big change, or you're going through one right now. You know, yeah, you're light as a feather. 8 of Wands is like fast, rapid growth, expansion. 88 karmic energy. Like I said, something was very karmic. It was very karmic. The Hierophant, yeah. There was also like a perspective, yeah. The lovers here. Yes, there you go. The moon. Exactly. Somebody here has a Gemini moon. Okay. Pisces moon, Pisces sun. You could be dealing with the Pisces. The way that you used to see things is not how you've seen it no more. You've leveled up. You've passed that. You leveled up and passed that. It's the Ten of Swords here to death, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles here. There's some type of change even with your work. You're going through a big change with your work here. So some of you guys could be like revamping yourself. The Six of Wands, okay? Yeah, you're gonna come out on a different, like now when we see Gemini is gonna come out on a total different level. This here looks like it has a lot to do with your work, like showcasing your work more. Leo, yeah, you're gonna be an influencer or in the spotlight here. You could get a lot of attention. You could have Leo placements. You know, I was getting a lot of you guys went through a lot of like what's the word? I can't explain. Sorry. It was there and now I can't like really explain. So some of you guys possibly go through that too, where it's like you want to say something, but then you kind of forget what you want to say. Which usually, oh, yes, it does. It happens to me. Damn, it's something that was so important. You know, fuck, I hate when that shit happens. All right, fuck it. Damn, that shit was so important. Just crossed my mind. It just like left me just now. Aries. Okay. So you guys got Aries in your chart. Okay, look at your Aries placements in your natal chart here. So you guys could be dealing with the Aries. Something here about Aries season next year. Okay. Something here about Aries season this year. That's when the healing started in Aries season. You just didn't know. The healing process was very slow but gradual. But you wouldn't understand what I'm talking about here, Gemini, because you're seeing the progress right now. Definitely when it comes down to your work. You know what also I was getting? Some of you guys have been studying something for years, or you've been studying something for a few months. Um, you're going to be surprised, but within the next few years, you're going to be like one of the best masterminds or teachers, or if like somebody here that people look up to. Definitely, if it's something here that you can incorporate in your job. Okay, some of you guys are going to be incorporating new things. There's going to be a change in the way that you do things at your job, or maybe what you do for work. I see you getting your passion back. Vesta. Fourth house. Could be something here going on with your home. Okay, some of you guys are thinking about relocation, changing some things up, throwing some things out. Some of you guys might need to sell some things that you no longer need. They said budget better here, Gemini. All right, you got a budget better. Okay. It's like you make the money, but then the money goes in different places, and that stems from something deeper. And they said that you need to get that more aligned as far as like your spending or how you budget your money. Mud. Spy. Yep. And some of you guys are doing it from straight from the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys didn't have a pot to piss in. You get what I'm saying? So you guys might be playing in mud. Okay, I'm also seeing something here about clays. Okay, so nature. All right. This could also have something to do with like seeds, gardening. Some of you guys could be into gardening or botany. Okay. I'm also seeing. I'm also picking up on. We got dreams here. Yeah, thorn. Yeah, Gemini. Something here has been. It's been rough. It's been rough. It was not easy. Definitely when it comes down to what you want. We got Libra here. Okay, some of you guys could have been dealing with the Libra. You might have Libra in your chart. So there could have been a Libra involved. Yeah, somebody here could be watching somebody else, spy. Okay. Earth sign, mud. It doesn't have to be. All right. It's coming in 66. Hello. That happened.